present here. I am V. Shivakavya. I am working as Assistant Professor of English in Sri Kaleshwari College, Sahasi. I am working in English department. I thank Dr. Femina for this opportunity and also Santa ma'am and Maheshwari ma'am for organizing this article review in an excellent way. I would like to present the article titled Eco-Critical Approach to Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist, written by Pradeep H. Makwana. I would like to review the article. So the article has been published in the journal called RJELAL and the writer is Pradeep H. Makwana. He has completed his doctorate and is now currently working at Sri CNPF Arts and DN Science College. So about the abstract. In the abstract, the artist has discussed the topic. Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist. The introduction is given and eco-criticism introduction is given, and the keywords the Makwana has used is eco-criticism, interconnectedness, alchemy, biotic-abiotic relation. Abiotic-abiotic is how humans and other creatures are linked together. So about the author, he is Paulo Coelho and his famous work is Alchemist. It is published in 1988. He is sent as a United Nations Messenger of Peace in 2007, and more than 100 million copies of his book The Alchemist has been sold, and it is translated into 150 languages. So the way I have included this picture is this picture is a condensed form of the novel. All the characters present in the novel appear in this picture, and we can connect the summary of the novel through this picture. So eco-criticism, the term was coined by William Rackett, and in the work called Literature and Ecology, an experiment in eco-criticism. He bases the approach he has used is earth-centered approach to literary studies. In the work, he has mentioned that if the bee disappeared off the face of earth, man would only have 4 years left to live, which means that if all the bees die, we will have only 4 years to live. When this thought is included in the book called The Life of the Bee by Maurice Maeterlinck. Eco-criticism means it deals with how human and natural world are linked, and the environment issues are analyzed and presented in eco-critical works, and how man reacts to nature is linked in this eco-criticism. So how man coexists with nature, and how the man searching for self using nature, and how nature help man discover themselves, and also how nature foretells the things that happen to the man in future. So from the novel it is given that nature has answered for all our dreams. For example, there is a quote in The Alchemist, and when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. It is a famous quote, and this quote it presents the crux of the novel. It means when we want to achieve something, the whole world will help us. That is what the article discusses. How nature helps us to evolve. So nature is communicate in universal language. Nature and humans also communicate in universal language. So there is a line. In order to find the treasure, you will have to follow the omens. God has prepared a path for everyone to follow. You just have to read the omens that He left for you. So what the Melchizedek guides Santiago is that he should follow the omens. Omens means it's a part of nature. Only if he follow that, he can find treasure. He guides him like that. He guides him to follow nature and follow the universal language. So nature gives a remedy to human, according to the article. For example, Santiago is seen speaking with his sheep, and also camels and desert, and also universal soul. He communicates with all these things in the novel. The oasis shelter to Santiago. Oasis acts as a shelter. It protects him. It gives him hope, life. He meets Fatima only in the oasis. So it gives all the three things in his life. So the article concludes that it shall be the duty of every citizen of India to protect and improve the natural environment, including forests, lakes, rivers and wildlife, and to have compassion for living creation. So it is a law. So we should follow and conserve nature is what the law directs us. So the article completes with the fact that we should preserve nature and also we should enjoy nature. Thank you.
Good evening everyone. Now I am going to review the paper Theatre for Development in Indian Context and Introspection. It is written by Priyam Pasu Thakkar, the Department of Mass Communication and Videography. This paper published in Global Media Journal. This paper talks about how theatre has played an important role in development communication. It also explained that theatre used to spread message and to educate and to bring social change among rural and marginalized communities. The author says that theatre is the oldest form of communication. Before TV, radio, newspaper exist, people used stories, songs and drama to share their knowledge. Over time, people realized that theatre is an effective tool to reach ordinary people because it uses a local language, local culture, and it has used a direct face-to-face interactions. The author says that the term development communication is coined by Nora Kirst-Kuberal in 1972. She is called as a mother of development communications. In this paper talks about two famous thinkers. The first one is Paulo Freire and Augusto Pole. Paulo Freire is an Brazilian educator. He said that people learn best when they take part in acting and dialogue, and not when someone tells them simply what to do. The next writer is Augusto Pole. He is an Brazilian drama thinker and politician. He conducted an experiment in 1973 in the city of Lime. He used a strategy for transforming viewers into active participators. He has developed the idea of oppressed theatre. That means the audience, when the audience is invited to find the solution for the problem. Next, he talks about the history of Indian theatre. The earliest form of Indian theatre was Sanskrit, which was highly influenced by Greek and Roman theatre. It has rooted in Vedic literature. It is based on Natya Shastra. Popular theatre in different regional languages were also coexist. This paper is a case study. It talks about three cases. The first case is Nasaria, a group in Gujarat. They talk about gender discriminations, violence against women, and religious intolerance. They use Puram theatre. Puram theatre means when the play stops at an important moment, the audience is invited to find the solution for the problem. This helps them to understand their problem and the solution. The next case study is Kolkata Creative Art Performance, the group of actors from West Bengal. They use the street theatre to create awareness among people to tuberculosis, malaria, HIV, AIDS, family planning, and so on. In Murshidabad, many parents refuse to drop polio to their children. After watching the theatre performance, the percentage of parents to drop polio to their children has increased. This is a best example how theatre has changed the attitude and behavior of people in real life. And the third case study is Ashok Nagar Natyam. And they talks about they use theatre as teaching methods in schools. They perform plays based on schools. This helps some students to understand their lesson easily and feel less stressed. Many students suffer from pressure, depression and fear of examinations. This group use theatre as a therapy to reduce these problems. They also work with street students to build their confidence and promote literacy. After discussing these cases, the author concludes that theatre plays an important role in India. It creates awareness among people. Theatre is not just for entertainment, it also a living tool to change the society and for giving voice to the voiceless and find a solution for the problem. Thank you.